have all the information. So if anything shady happens, they're gonna be on your door.
Okay. Well, there's nothing shady that's gonna happen. And
I'm just making sure
okay, well,
because you tried to do a shady deal. So I'm just saying, there's all kinds of you could get things. People could notarize shit. People could do this. People could.
okay.
It's all kinds of crooks.
Well, I know that you don't know me from Adam, and I really mean it. It was, I promise you, it was a misunderstanding. It was a very much a misunderstanding. I by no means meant to, to do anything shady. You can look me up. I've got a pretty, good reputation. You can.
No, you didn't mean to be, but you could easily say that you never told me that you was trying to make a deal that day. You wanted to look at the house. Period. That's it. You said nothing else intentionally, and
No,
you intentionally not walk through that house with me on the phone with you. I kept saying, "Tell my dad it's me on the phone." You intentionally not called me back because my dad signed that paper.
you know what? It makes sense then that from your position, that's how it looks for sure.
Okay.
So I definitely understand what you're
Hopefully
saying.
I'm wrong. Okay.
I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. That wasn't the case whatsoever. I just honestly, yeah, in a way, your dad tricked me. I had no idea that he had dementia. He was just he must have been just having like a good
He
day.
didn't trick you.
Well, no, you know what I'm saying. I didn't mean you know what I'm saying. Like
Like you didn't know it. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I meant. Please forgive me. When my grandmother, before her dementia got really, really bad, she'd have some days that were good, some days that were bad. So I think I just caught him on a good day. And again, you don't know me. So like, if I'm you, I wouldn't think, like if I'm sitting in your position, I would feel probably exactly how you're feeling. So I think you're super right to feel how you feel. You know, so for whatever that means to you, if I'm you, I'm feeling super some type of way about the situation. Also, please understand from my position is nobody ever told me that he had dementia and he was having a good day.
No need to tell you because you was going through me.
Yes,
you wasn't going through him. You was going through me. He told you that.
Yeah, well, I really mean it. Like, and again, you don't have to believe me, but based on the conversation that him and I were having, and based on it, I was under the impression we were all on the same page with price and everything. I really had no idea. He seemed ready to sign and ready to go. He's like, come on, all right, let's get this started. Let's make something happen. And I just said, okay, well then let's do it. I really didn't know. I was not trying to pull a fast one. If I was you though, I would feel like some type of way. So I super get it. And your feelings are super valid. I'm not saying that they're not.
Okay.
I
just was giving you a heads up in case, there was anything else you may have been trying to move forward with the purchase of the house.
No. If y'all change your mind, I would like to do another agreement of sale with you and buy the house. And if y'all don't want to, I super understand it too. That's okay. I don't want to make anyone do anything they don't want to do. And I'll tell you what, if I definitely am not trying to pull a fast one on anybody. I want to do transactions where everyone is super comfortable and super happy. I misread the situation for sure. So please forgive me for that. I was wrong. I didn't know. Okay. I wasn't trying to move sly whatsoever. Everything when we got out of the appointment, everything happened so fast. And immediately your dad was like, "Hey, let me get a ride home." I was like, "All right, blah blah blah." And then all of a sudden, he's talking to every neighbor that passes by. Everybody knows him, and just everything happened so quick. He's telling me about this house, about that house, about that house, and then all of a sudden, we're in front of his house. I think he's just going to get out of the car, and then it seemed like he was ready to go, and he said he was the only one on the deed. So I was like, "All right, cool, we'll do this." When I get home and situated, I'll call Robin. She'll be happy. We're doing the exact price that she wanted, this and that, and and that was it. I was wrong though. I had no idea. Please forgive me. I really didn't know. I was not trying to pull a fast one on you, and really, there's not really any way that there's nothing I can do with that agreement of sale. If y'all don't want to, I already took it off my phone. So then it doesn't really matter. But if y'all didn't want to come to the settlement table, y'all did, there's no way I'd be able to enforce that anyway. I know there's some scammers out there. So I think it's super, you're sharp as a tack that you are, your eyes are open about, people doing the scam, especially in North Philly. There's a lot of crazy things going on with the deeds. So I think you're very smart to be weary, obviously, but.
Yeah, and then you got, this end of the town believe in street justice, so it's the real tricky thing.
No, I get it. Street justice. Yes.
They do.
No, I get that. I get that. But I'm not looking to do any wrong, to you with anybody. So for street justice, I think God's on my side usually. I think I'm all right.
I understand that. I'm not just saying that. I'm just saying that as people are doing crazy things.
Yes, facts.
Especially trying with the elderly. Not no threat to you. I'm just saying it has been done. I've seen it happen around. So housing and then he called me. I said, Dad, you signed something. He got spooked.
Okay. Well, then I don't want him to be spooked. He was super enthusiastic. Like he wanted to get things going right then. So I was like, all right, sure. And I didn't think to question it whatsoever because I
told him he can't even talk to nobody else. He can't even talk to nobody else. Don't make no. I'm not even out because I was supposed to originally be able to. I was supposed to come and show the house. So. And I never just signed it just like that. I'm not signing nothing in no truck. I'm not doing that. It has to be.
I get that. Please understand, I've signed so many agreements to sale in a truck, so I didn't think anything of it.
I mean, it don't mean that's not legit. I know it's legit. You just gotta sign it. So
yeah.
Yeah, but that's all I just wanted to tell you. Because I told him, I said, well, then I said he told me. Didn't realize that he still talks to the Philadelphia Corporation for Agents.
Okay, well then I'm glad. I think it's great that y'all protected yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, Robin, allow me to ask. Like, is there anything that I could do to make you feel comfortable selling me the house?
There's a lot going on.
Okay. Then I'll give you a week or two. I would never want to do anything or to make y'all feel uncomfortable or think that y'all make y'all feel uneasy. I'd be happy to meet you in person. You look me up if you just Google my name. I have a lot of content out on social media. It's just me and my family. It's like it's not a big company. It's literally me and my wife. Typically I have my kids with me at the appointments. It was a coincidence that I didn't. You know what I mean? Like I'm so out in the open in public. Like. I don't need anything bad on my name. I promise you that. So, I wouldn't do that. Oh no. But I'm just saying, like.
And I know my father made you think it was a go.
Yes. So, please forgive me.
Maybe I should have stressed to you. Don't do anything without me. Maybe I should have said that.
If you, oh my goodness, Robin, if you said that. Yeah. Exactly. I would. And you know what? So I think there was just miscommunication, and it was definitely my fault. So please forgive me.
Thank you.
Hopefully that we can move past this and we can still put a deal together.
Give me like 2 weeks. There's a lot going on.
Of course. I'll give you 2 weeks, and I'll give you a call in a couple weeks, and hopefully at that point we can make something happen, or there's something else I can do to make you feel comfortable.
Okay.
Perfect.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, Robin. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye. Oh, boys, forgive me. I had to answer that. I thought it would be good to hit it on the live, too.
What happened there? You signed someone that had dementia?
So check this out. So I get this lead, right? And it's this guy, and he seems sharp as a tack, and he goes, you know what? My daughter owns this with me. And honestly, I want her to just take control of it so I don't have to. So just talk to my daughter. So I've been talking to the daughter about it. They want $80,000 for it. I could sell this for 100 in 2 seconds, like minimum. Like at it, I'll probably get like 110 for this, right? So I went and did the appointment. She wasn't there. The dad was there. Nobody tells me the bull has dementia, and he is sharp as a tack. I think I got him on a good day, and like everybody in the neighborhood's going up to him, giving him his respects. And this is like Strawberry Mansion, Philadelphia. Like they're all he's making a big deal that he's got a white guy meeting with him. Like he's holding court for everybody in the neighborhood. And I would never have known that he had, dementia. And he's like, yo, give me a ride home. My knees are bad. I live like 3 blocks away. Just give me a ride. He's like, all right, my G, no problem. And we get to his house, and he's like, so what's up? You buying this or what? When are we getting this started? So I asked him, was your daughter on the deed? He goes, no, it's just me in the deed. So I said, you want to sign now? And he goes, yeah, that's why I'm asking you. Let's sign it. So I signed the agreement of sale with them. I get home, and the daughter that I've been talking to FaceTimes to me. He's like, yo, you know he's got dementia, so you got my dementia dad in the truck and made him sign an agreement of sale. She got super hot, super angry at me. And she got, we're not doing the deal with you. Rip that shit up. You're a dork. You know, like whatever it is. She was very mad. But from her position, I understand being mad because she wasn't there and he was having a good day. She thought I was trying to take advantage of her dad, which is like, bro, I didn't.
There goes Nick stealing old people's equity again.
Yes, give me the equity. Let's go.
Dude, what a way to open this call, man.
Bro, but let me ask, how did I do by diffusing that?
Yeah.
Well, you did good. Yeah, you did good. You did good for sure.
Right?
Yeah, you did good for sure. I just hope if any sellers that we ever speak to start watching this video, they at least keep watching it. So they don't just get caught with the hook at the front. So
yeah, I'm not trying to do no scam. I want to make my money legit. I felt terrible that for twofold. One, that I somehow screwed that up because it's such a good deal. And then two, that I made her feel uncomfortable, you know.
So what are they moving it for? What are they selling it for now?
Yeah, I think I'll still. Do you guys think that they'll do it with me? I think
You'll still get it. You'll get it. You'll get it.
I think I'm gonna get it, bro. And I'm gonna get it under contract for 80 grand, and I'm gonna sell it probably at 110 in my sleep.
Nick, I think that the way that you had a conversation with that woman is unlike any other. You know what I mean? Like, just you being you is so unique that obviously you stand out. You're different, you know?
Right? What the heck? That's all I can do, baby.
That's how you win deals, bro. It's amazing. It's awesome. So that was beautiful.
That was a 10. It's a 10. You know what? George Beatty says he doesn't do tenant occupieds. That's psychotic. That's tenant occupied. And like, it's the best, bro. They're not going to show it to many other people. So, you know, like they can't really shop it around. Like they can't other stuff. So there's no competition.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And where'd that come from? Cold call? SMS?
You know what? No. You know what I'm still, so I'm not doing any PPL right now because it's dorky as shit. But
it was a follow-up?
No, Coupon Club. I speak the lead Coupon Club. They're $29. My cold call leads are like $60. So like if I can buy a lead for $29, my G, I'm gonna buy it. So the KPIs are the same as cold call. So like last week or the week, last week I closed a deal for 25 grand, and it was I speak the lead Coupon Club, $29.
Wow.
So every one that's available, like every morning I check and I buy them all. I didn't care. They're so cheap, bro. And I don't feel bad about. I don't feel scared to say it on like out in public for everybody because I'll tell you what, you're not going to wake up earlier than me and buy it. So,
man, you're always up early. I've always noticed that. Whenever you've always put out content pretty early in the morning, dude.
By that time I'm up for hours, bro.
Yeah,
just walking in. Hi, girls. Hey, you know that lady called me back. I'm gonna get the deal. I swear. By the way, when sellers ghost on me, she called me.
You didn't call her first.
I didn't call her first. How cool is that? Oh, it's mine. She called me.
So many questions.
Yeah, I know. Usually, so if a seller goes ghost on me, like, bro, I just have my wife calls a new person. So I was about to do that with this deal anyway. Now I don't even have to.
Yeah. That's the best way.
The best. All right, boys. We crushing it this week or what? Jordan, you closing like 10 deals this week? What are you doing?
No, we have a closing tomorrow, I think, for 28 grand. Dude, did you see my post on Twitter? I was so fucking pissed.
Which one?
The one where we had we have a property under contract for 330.
Okay.
And it's a duplex. It's tenant occupied, year leases, so the tenants are in there. The tenants and the seller have a relationship where the seller's like, listen, they're staying in there. I want them in there. And we got an offer on it. Under contract for 330, got an offer for 440. But it's with FHA mortgage. So that person has to live in one of the units, which can't happen because both units are fucking occupied.
Oh,
shit. So I was trying to get them conventional. They're still trying, but I don't think it's going to happen. But we did get a backup offer we just bumped it up to 410. So it'll still look like a $55,000 spread there or something like that. Which is cool because I just signed a contract last week for 370, which would have been like a $20,000 spread, and then they backed out. So
thank goodness they backed out, bro.
It was a blessing in disguise.
that's unreal.
That's
Imagine.
amazing. You were probably so hot when they backed out. Too.
Oh, I was so pissed. I'm like, oh, come on, bro. You know what I mean? Because now we got to show it. There's tenants. It's a pain in the ass.
Yes.
And that person just made me probably an extra $30,000. Imagine.
Yeah. You should thank him.
It works out, man. You know.
That's unbelievable,
Yeah,
man.
I love that. Where do you get that lead? PPC?
No, that's a cold call lead.
Beast. Let's go.
Cold call
Cold
lead.
call
Yeah.
leads, man. Cold
Yeah.
call leads, man.
I still need to convert one of these guys, one of these cold call things. You know, I got like 10 leads where any day they're gonna sign everything. So I'll let you know.
Yeah, that's how it goes, though. You know, like we followed up with her for like after we made the offer, it still took us like 2 months to follow up. Then she had to send it to her attorney, like all the bullshit you got to go through with cold call leads. But
Yep.
you know, the cash conversion cycle is longer. But if you build that pipeline of leads up that are, yeah, I'm gonna sign, I'm close, I gotta send this to my attorney. Eventually, some of them are actually gonna convert.
You're
And
right.
It all falls through.
It's frustrating building that pipeline, but once
Yes.
the pipeline is built, you're happy.
Correct. And Noah probably knows better than anyone. Like it is a pain in the ass. It takes time, but that's why most people will do like 3 months of cold calling and be like, all right, let me go try SMS now. And it's like, all right, go try SMS. Like we'll stick with the cold calling. We'll keep doing it. And
Yes.
those are the people that win. And it's the same thing for every marketing channel usually, but cold calling specifically, you know?
Exactly, bro.
Facts.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro.
They'll start marketing. They'll try it for like 2-3 months at best. Sometimes people are really just trying it for 30 days. And
Yes.
it doesn't work yet. And they go to another one. They do the same thing. They bounce around and they're out of money and they're out.
That's it. And I always say, like, that's literally, if you're going to do a marketing channel, you got to give it 3 to 6 months. Like, I don't know what you guys think, but it's got to be a 3 to 6 month timeline if you're going to try.
Oh, yeah. 3 months minimum. Like, that's your best case scenario, I think.
Yeah, minimum.
Mm-hmm. That's right, man.
Yeah, Nick, you did. I think what Christian put is accurate too. Just like validating her, like, yo, I would feel the exact same way if I was in your shoes. I think that was the line that probably got her.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what? I never tell them that they're wrong. I just tell them they're right.
You can't.
Yeah, you're right.
The best way to do it.
Never once disagreed. There was no friction.
Bro,
Yeah.
well, I'm not trying to disagree with you.
Dude, I bet it was a little uncomfortable for you, but dude, from outside looking in, that was seamless, brother.
Oh, it wasn't uncomfortable for me at all. I don't
Yeah, that's
Really, I've had people mad at me for real things, you know.
Yeah, right.
That was just a misunderstanding. So I think I feel confident we'll square it away because it was an honest misunderstanding.
Nah, yeah. You could tell by how the conversation transitioned.
Yeah, I have no malicious intent, brothers. You know,
That's right.
it just appeared that I did. So I think we square it away.
Yeah.
And they're not getting anybody else.
I'm gonna blast you on Twitter after this. Yeah, Nick is stealing grandfather's equities again.
Yes, give it to me.
Man, that's getting clipped. That's funny, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How about you guys? How you guys doing? How's
Good.
biz?
Good, dude. Going
Yeah,
nuts. Going nuts.
So, bro, I've had first week of the month close a 20 piece. Last week I closed a 25. So what the heck? This week I was supposed to close a 15 and a 75, like a 7,500 guy. They're moving to next week. It is what it is, you know.
That's right.
Yeah,
Shoot.
Shit happens. As long as it closes, bro.
As long as it closes, but whatever, bro. I just want to make 20, 25 a week off by myself and call it.
Yeah,
no expenses. What the heck?
Dude, that's amazing. That's amazing. Those margins are nuts. You know, those margins are crazy. Noah, how about you?
Dude, I'm going in a totally different direction than Nick right now. I'm going absolutely nuts, man. I'm hiring everybody and their brother, and I'm going to keep doing that. So here's what I'm scheming right now. There's a couple dudes that are killers, dude. Like I'm talking, one of them just does SMS, and he has like 20 properties under contract right now, if not 25 solo. And then he has somebody else dispo him, and he keeps getting them locked up. The dude's a nut job, right? Love him, though. He's a killer. He's a closer. He's literally a closer. I'm going to hire him. I'm gonna bring him on. He's gonna I'm gonna bring him on. And then there's another dude that's also a killer closer. Used to work for one of the bigger wholesale companies and said, dude, I'm just kind of floating around, seeing what's going on. I said, hey, bro, like, let's get serious right now, dude. And these dudes are so good that it's like I got to the point where I'm looking at my business and I'm spending a lot more than I was when I was going solo. And I'm working harder even, trying to train these guys and making sure numbers are right and everything. And way bigger overhead, same exact profit, more work, more stress. I'm saying something ain't right about this. Then I realized, okay, obviously I'm hiring overseas. So these guys it's going to take them time, man. They're not going to be like you. They're not going to be like me. It's going to take them a little bit of time. So give them 6 months. They will be where they should be. Yeah. But for the time being right now, I need some serious talent and skill. And so, dude, I've had a couple different I don't even know their interviews today already. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's what I'm doing right now. So just actively scaling the crap out of the business, man. And I just probably going to drop some money into PPC because I feel like it's stupid not to based on everything I hear from everybody that makes more money than me in wholesale.
You know what's funny, man? It's and this is from someone that has scaled up, but then also failed scaling up like 3 years ago as well, right? So like that feeling fucking just brought me back from what you just said when you were like, yeah, I'm spending more money, but like I'm doing the same deals or making the same amount. It's literally the same thing that what we just spoke about with cold calling, right? It's like when you're scaling, you're gonna spend more and then make the same for a period of time, and you're gonna think to yourself like, yo, what the fuck? Like the math does not make sense right now. I should be doing way more. But it's the same thing. Like you have to give it like 6+ months for like the lead inflow to kick in, the talent to do its thing, right? The follow up to finally convert. You know, like it's a very, very uncomfortable position, and you are going to work more because you're dealing with more leads now. You're dealing with more people, and you'll probably net less, right? For a period. That's normal. You just have to really, it's like a mental thing at that point, you know, where it's like, dude, I just got to keep going because I know it will work out as long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But I'll tell you, that transition period, that shit is stressful, dude.
Yeah.
Because you're like, fuck. Like you're looking and you're like, wow, we're spending so much money. And it's uncomfortable, right?
Right. And it's not on paying for a crap ton more data. It's on bodies.
Yeah.
It's on skill. People that are like, hey, if you really if you really want me, you'll pay me.
Right.
And it's really awesome. And I'm sure there had to be a time where you felt this too. The first hire I made that was extremely valuable, where I was like, if I pay you a base of $2,000 a month, I know I'm getting so much more back. Like the first hire that felt like that was like kind of addictive. Like that was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Like they have skills that I don't have that I just brought in, and they made us better.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap. I'm not the only person that I'm not the best. People are better than me. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, you guys come over here and do what you're best at. And it's like,
way to put it is when you can confidently count on someone, there's just a peace of mind that comes with that. And that is when you get really addicted. Like, all right, well, I did that for this part of my business. Let me do it for another part. And it takes work. Like you're gonna hire people and fire them. Hire people and fire. No, I thought like your interview was amazing, what you said, your attitude, but when it came to it, your work ethic sucks. Like people, you'll see like a different side of people. But a lot of trial and error. But yeah, when you do get that, like one of my acquisition guys is just an absolute killer. Like fucking balls of steel, you know. And even like I tweeted a few days ago, like one of my VAs, I had her for 5 years, like since right before COVID. And she does like lead management. So like when a lead comes in, within like 60 seconds, she's on it. And basically what she does is she calls them, gets information, and then she sets up a time for our acquisition managers to call them back. She puts it on our calendar, things like that. just someone again that I can count on. I know when a lead comes in, like she's on it. I don't have to go check it and be like, oh shit, did she get to it or anything like that? So it's that peace of mind that really is priceless.
That's killer, man.
Now,
That's
I'll
right.
tell you the truth.
Right.
I've never figured out how to find good talent like that. And oh my goodness, I know what you mean, where you think like you interview somebody and you think, oh wow, on paper, you're going to be a rock star. This is going to be amazing. And I have had it where like I've hired people and they were that for 1 month, for 2 months. The longest I've kept somebody good, 3 months, and then they became bad and I had to let them go. And it made me old and tired. I can't do it anymore. I'm not as tough as you guys. I'm not as tough as you guys. You guys are rock stars. That's why I like to be on my own little island. I can't. My heart can't take the hiring and firing. I just. Oh my goodness.
To be honest, like
I've been so bad. I've not done a good job with hiring good talent. So I don't know how, Noah, when you were like, yo, that feeling is addicting. I wish I had a little taste of it.
I know, dude. I know. Because, it's different. And, I mean, dude, come on, Nikki. You'll get that one. Dude, I did what you told me to do. You said, dude, go on Upwork. Put $10 to $25 an hour. Somebody from South Africa, and I said, and I went with the Philippines, and extremely beneficial. It was like,
I like that. Well, the lady I hired, I'm gonna fire her tomorrow because she's just not it, and she's supposed to be it. You know, like, I've fired more people than you've ever met.
I'm firing someone next week too that I brought on like 3-4 weeks ago. It's just not what I thought at all.
Yeah. This is her second day working for me, and I just already know I'm not gonna. It's just not worth my time. I know.
That's exactly it. You'll know.
Old Nick would have kept her around a month, but my wife has really on me that Nick, no more free money, Nick. We're firing everyone immediately.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire Lori tomorrow. Maybe today.
Yeah, just fucking. Why wait, right?
Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna fire her today. Actually, you know what?
Why wait?
I mean it. I'm doing it today.
I don't know. Let's see if you actually do it.
Oh, no. To a fault if I say I'll do it. To a fault. This has gotten me in a lot of trouble in my life.
Yeah, listen, I've had to fire acquisition guys, regular VAs.
The worst.
In the beginning, it's like it really does suck. Like you really avoid and delay doing it. Now, you too, you've done it so much. It's like, get out. Yes. See you later. Take a hike, and that's it.
She's out.
But I think I saw something on Twitter. I don't know if you guys follow him. I forget his name. Cole Rudd.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah, very, very smart dude, and then posts good content too. But Nick, like you were saying, you're like, yeah, I like to be solo. Like if you're fucking crushing like 20,000 deals a week or something like that, and you're solo, like one thing he put, which is accurate because I've been through like the stages. Most wholesalers are happy in the middle. Like if you're making usually like, I don't know, $400,000 to $600,000 a year or something like that, that's usually like the happy spot. Once you scale above that, is a lot of stress, chaos, and below that is just too little, right? Yeah. The middle ground is really where you net the most, and I think you have the most enjoyable experience. But
yes,
it's always what goals you looking to hit, what are you trying to do? I went to literally negative 500 trying to scale. I think it was back in 2021, the end of 2021 or the beginning of 2022. Just fucking.
Bro, that's so funny,
dude.
I failed trying to scale in 2022, and I lost everything. I had to restart in 2022. I had at least like 6 employees, like trying to grow this big thing. Mm-hmm. Didn't work out. But we built it back, yeah, buddy. But you know what? I think in our business, everyone, there's such a thing where like you need to scale, or this and that. And you know what? I think it's really cool if you can. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world though if you just like. I think what's really cool if you just figure out who you are. And I think who I am is like, Doug, I just don't like people like that. I ain't trying to manage anybody. I don't have the patience. Whatever. Like if to build like a business and like it's not like I can just like step away entirely anyway. Everybody that I know that has a scaled out business, like they still work really hard every day.
Yeah.
They're not dicking off. So like if like everybody I knew that had a scaled out business was like just like like not involved at all and riding off in the sunset, all right, then I would just suck it up and do it. But like I don't think like I have a very relaxed life and I don't have to really work that hard and I can still make a lot of money and I'm okay with that. So I don't mind working in my business every day and being my own acquisitions guy. Like it's dorky. It's not like a flex in our business, but I'm like really happy. So I don't care.
I think the flexes in our business are usually not like when people are like, yeah, I do, you know, I get 10 contracts a month and shit like that. Like I know people that get 10 contracts a month and are closing. Their average per deal is $5,000. So you're doing you're making 50 grand a month for over 10 contracts. And then I know people, Nick, right, like that may do 3 deals a month, but each one is 25 grand. I'd much rather be that person with less overhead, less marketing, less chaos, and I'm netting way more. So like the 10 contracts per month thing and you know $100,000 per month. I don't know. Someone could say I make $100,000 a month, right? They may be spending fucking $65,000 of it, plus having to pay commissions and then netting 15 to like you don't know into people's businesses, which is why so many people on Twitter get so caught up in what other people are doing. It's like you really don't even know. Like I posted we have 12 properties under contract for the month of August right now, right? 2 of them already fell out. Okay, like people automatically think, oh, like he's gonna close all 12 of them, right? Like no, like 70% of them are gonna go through, which automatically means like 3 or 4 of them dead.
They're not gonna work.
They're not gonna work. Title issues, we got them too high, whatever it may be. Is it gonna be a great month still? Yeah, but don't take what I say at face value of we got 12 contracts, all of them are gonna close, right? This dude's making $100,000. That's 60% net profit margins. Like you don't know. You know what I mean? It's just living your own, the structure of what you want. Like you know what I mean? Like you want to be your own solo guy. You're making a lot of good money. Dude, that's it.
What the heck? I've been there where I was making all this money and I just threw it all back in and I lived just throwing it all back in and like, that's all right. Like, whatever. I give up. I'm just going to make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Right.
What the heck?
If you're not making like that's what people just want to get to the $100,000 a month or the 10 contracts per month.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about really what matters is how much money are you actually making?
Are you keeping? Yes.
In your pocket, in your bank account. What are you looking at?
Because people I'm doing 100 a month, but they've got an acquisitions guy, they got a dispo guy, they got VAs, they're also spending 25, 30 grand a month on marketing. So yeah, they're bringing in 100 a month. And they have the stress and the burden of all these expenses to make 100 a month. What are they bringing home? They're probably at a 30 to 40% profit margin. So they're making 40 grand. Dickhead. Yeah. I do a fraction of the work and I'm making way more than that. And I have a fraction of the stress. Like, what do you want me to do? Like,
I'll tell you what.
You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I would have to do. If I had a scaled out business, I'd have to do at a minimum 200 a month to have the same lifestyle as I have now.
Right.
But my stress level and responsibility level would be way higher. I don't like.
Yeah.
Nick, you're explaining it perfectly. I'm in no man's land right now, so I'm at that. My profit margin's pretty good for what I've got going, but dude, it's like 100 a month with a fully built out team. Oh my gosh, dude! Like, you better wake up. I guess it's probably sustainable for a lot of people, but you know, if you're not completely dialed into where you know exactly how much you're spending and doing whatever every single month and you're not changing anything at all, like maybe that's different. But I mean, shoot, bro.
It's what you like to do too. Like
Yeah.
Nick, it seems like you like to like talk to people, and me, I don't. It's not me. Like I'm very good at it, but at this point, I'm just like have my acquisition guys do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like what you want to do, the roles. Like I am very interested in like systems and like making things efficient now. Like that's kind of like where my interest is. But right, like yeah, I got to pay acquisition managers. You don't think over every weekend, just the weekend, $2,000 comes out of my bank account just from PPC.
Oh, yeah. Every
You know, just like so, you know, like all that shit plays into it. So it's what do you want to build? What's your goal? What type of person? What do you like to actually do in the business? All that plays into it.
Facts. And understanding exactly really what you want out of this, because there's so many ways to win. That's the thing with this. There's so many ways to win, and people get confused because there's so many options.
Right, dude. I was gonna say something now. It kind of slipped my mind after what you just said. Nick, on average, I mean, how many leads for one deal on Coupon Club, bro?
Oh, yeah, I just read that. And you know what? It's the same probably KPIs as cold calling. You know, I gotta tell you, you can get refunds. They're so cheap. I don't bother getting refunds.
Yeah.
Maybe that's stupid, but like it's not worth my time because they're so cheap. Yeah. So like take that into consideration when I say this, but like, maybe 50 leads a contract. And again, I bet half of those, if you requested refunds, you get them. It's just not worth my time because like the bad leads from like the refundable leads from that, like whatever, I'm buying cold call leads for $60 and like half of those would be refundable because they don't really want to sell. I don't give a shit, you know. Yeah, I'm used to spending $300 to get a lead. So like, damn, bro.
I gotta share this, Nick. I got in touch with this dude that he owns a call center. This is a couple weeks back. I hired 8 cold callers from him. Heck of a deal. But he said he provides leads to iSpeed to Lead and Leadzillow. And he said those leads you get for the Coupon Club, $29. Like
they say right on there, some of them are from cold call, some of them are from Facebook, some of them are from whatever it is.
Dude, if you want to buy iSpeed to Lead Coupon Club leads, bro, like I'll hook you up with the dude that hooks them up with the leads. And for anybody else watching, I'm not even kidding. Like I just hired 8 cold callers from this guy. I'm getting 30 leads a day.
I was gonna say, how many total?
Guys, I hired a closer. I'm not gonna even tell the full story. I hired a U.S. closer, extremely skilled sales guy, sold over $1 million in Cutco knives, right? And I caught him 2 days after he just left. He just left Cutco. I said, hey, I need an awesome sales guy. I know you've been training everybody. You selling knives. He said, I'm ready. I'll do it. I said, okay, perfect. And unfortunately, he had a health problem come Monday, which was supposed to be day 1, and we haven't really spoken since.
Oh, fire him. Done.
Well, yeah, it's rough, man. But gosh, once again, dude, I don't really remember exactly where I was going.
How many cold callers you got, and how you dealing with all these leads? You must be getting more leads than George Beatty.
Well, that's the entire point of what I'm saying right now. I'm trying to get more closers on.
All right, so you have a too many leads problem.
And then
that's so cool. That's like the coolest thing ever, I think.
Yeah, sure.
How many total do you have now, Noah?
I have 12 cold callers and 2 closers. But like I said, like I just told you guys, hey, I'm dumping money. I'm hiring talent. Somebody needs to come close these leads, bro. And I'm gonna pay them well too. They're gonna be paid well. It's gonna work.
If you hear this, and anyone watching that wants to close for Noah, man, hit him up.
That's a good idea, man. That's a good idea. We got leads to close, man. Come on.
I love that. But you should start going to used car dealerships and like just recruiting those guys.
Right? No joke.
It's so funny, man, because like me personally, I've never had to go out and find an acquisition manager. I've been lucky enough. So like one of them right now, which is super cool, right, is my cousin. Is my older cousin.
Fire.
So it's in the family. So like we'll be together like Thanksgiving. Like, oh, we're talking about this lead and that lead. Like
dude, that's cool.
And then like my current one right now, I don't know. They like 4 years ago there was like actually a panel down in South Jersey that I spoke on, and someone in the crowd like got my number and was like, "Oh, I want to come work for you." Like I don't even have to find anyone. And he happened to live in Brooklyn, like super like
Oh, that's cool.
aggressive guy, like great on the phones, and that's been it. But I don't know if you guys have looked for outwardly acquisition people. I mean, no, I know you're doing it overseas, but like even the U.S. people, like that guy, how'd you find him? Is it through social media? Is it just
couple things. The two guys that I have my heart and soul set on hiring right now. Hopefully they're watching this because they would know who they are. I let them know I want them, and it's I'm gonna make it worth it for them. You know, like one way or another, it's gonna happen. Those dudes I met in other coaching programs and mentorships.
Interesting.
Yeah. So they're the last people that you would think would join a team because they're like the solo type of guys. But people love security without any risk, and I'm willing to take all the risk.
I love it.
They are so talented that if one of them said, "I need you to spend 10 grand the first month in this market doing whatever," bro, okay. Like you better 10x, 20x, but it's like they're talented, man.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna give it a shot, dude. Maybe I'll go broke, but I'll go for broke. I'll give it a shot.
Listen, the beautiful thing about wholesaling is like once you know how to do it, you can go broke and make it all back, bro. You know?
Oh my goodness, facts.
You can go broke and make it all back. That's the beauty of the skill.
I love that you said that, bro. You're so right. You can really wholesale your way out of any problem.
Yes.
You can't.
Any financial problem.
Dude, seriously. And obviously, folks like us have been wholesaling for a while. It's almost like I can't actually imagine what it's like going out of money because I can take so many shots on goal. Like I feel like I would never run out of opportunities.
Yeah. It happens quick. Like when you do it has lost it, it happens quick. You're like, holy shit, what the fuck just happened?
Okay.
Right. But like I said, I remember this is a true story, right? I was just on a podcast. I told this story. I
gotta listen to that podcast, by the way.
Yeah, it's a good one. I got real deep into shit. But I was basically at a point where I was always taught because my parents grew up from nothing, dirt, right? So like we're always taught like the coins you get from transactions, the cashier and shit, we always put them in a jar. So I got into that habit, right? Mm-hmm. So I basically flat, right? I had no more money. I'm carrying this jar in Queens through a Stop and Shop, and I'm dumping it. I get my money. I deposit it, and I was still negative 500. Okay, that was in a November. I think by the end of January or something like that, I was back up over $45,000 simply just because of deals we had in the pipeline and getting new deals and stuff like that. And from there, just blew up and took off. And I just learned from obviously the mistakes that I just made. Mm-hmm. But once you know this skill, dude, it's like,
it's a wrap.
We broke forever, you know?
Yeah.
You always build it back up.
Exactly, always. Man.
Always.
We got old Pocket over here saying, who was the cold call agency you were talking about that you started using? Jordan, it must be at you.
No, it's probably at you because you're the one.
At you, man.
You're the one saying, I got the plug.
Yeah.
Right. Dude, I have 3 different ones that I use. I have one in Pakistan, one in Egypt. Those both have 2 callers each, and then the one with 8, I think, is in the Philippines. So,
what agency? How do they find these? How do they find them?
Shoot me a text. Official Noah Clark. Shoot me a DM. It's like I can tell you, one of my guys that I get in touch with. Well, here's how it is. One of my cold call one of my 2 callers, the company I go through, I have Victor in the phone. Victor is my contact. Another one, the one in Egypt, Abraham is my contact. And so, whenever the leads come in, it's in as their name, and shoot, man, you know what I mean?
But if they DM you, you'll tell them how to get in touch.
Yeah, no, 100%. I will I'll give them my guy's phone number, 100%. And they'll just text him, say, I need X amount of leads, and he'll give you a heck of a deal.
Jordan, do you use an agency with your cold calling, or you manage it in-house?
I have went back and forth for a long time. Currently, right now, when I first started, obviously, I was grabbing them individually off of Upwork. Now I'm using an agency called Dialforce. The small one, which is what I like because I can really dictate like who I'm getting, the process. Like when George Beatty was like, "Yo, dude, you need to be transferring your cold call leads live to your acquisition people." Like some companies won't do that because they're like, "Hey, this is our process. This is how we do the leads." My guy, I'm like, "Dude, this is what we need to do." He got me on a call with all the cold callers. I'm like, "All right, this is what we're doing." So we're actually going to start that next week, I think.
Yo, that's cool.
That's awesome, man.
That's what we're doing. But agency is good just because like you can get them in bulk quick. They get managed by other people. Yeah. I think both have pros and cons, but I would always lean towards going with a good agency that has good callers.
Okay, yeah. I'm with no accent callers right now. Everyone on Twitter talks about, or X talks about them, the Kaplan brothers.
Yes.
So I'm with them right now. We'll see how it goes. I'm only like this is my 2nd month. So we'll
listen. Listen. People try to make cold calling harder than it is. It's really fucking
not complicated.
It's not. You get someone that has maybe little to no accent that can speak on the phone, understand some type of maybe motivation levels, ask the right questions, submit it to the CRM. That's it. You know what I mean?
We all 3 are using cold callers right now.
Yes.
In our business actively. So that's cool. And we're all using different companies. So it does not matter. Matter of fact,
it doesn't matter. You're right.
We're all calling the same leads, so it's like, that's what it is, man. Just pick up the phone. It don't matter. Just get leads. That's all the game is, man. Just get leads and you're going to convert.
That's it.
And I will say we have been implementing the live transfer. Only one of the groups of callers will do it. It's the ones in Egypt. And it's been okay. I think we need more reps. I think I haven't seen like an insane jump in value because it's still a cold call lead. So they're still like, this is happening pretty fast. Can we just slow down?
Okay.
The sellers, they're still like, you did just ask if I wanted an offer and now there's a contract, so I mean, it's still, but I don't know. I guess I wonder because him running that business model or him using that in his business and me just implementing what I heard him say it was, just a live call transfer. I don't know what his exact process is and the intentions behind each step. You know what I mean? So it's like there must be something in there that I lacked because I didn't see a benefit from it.
Yeah, but maybe how long have you been doing it? A few weeks?
Since he said it.
Maybe like 2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks, yeah.
Maybe I would say give it more reps because even if it helps you get one more deal a month,
exactly,
at $15K a pop, that's an extra $180,000 added to your bottom line revenue at the end of the year. You know what I mean? So like maybe it works. And the funny thing about wholesaling is it's so weird, bro. Like I could give someone all the systems that I use and it works for me, and they go use it and they're like, this is really not working for me. Actually, this works better for me. And I'm like, all right, go use that then.
You're right.
So weird,
that's so real.
It's so weird. So like what works for him may not work for you either,
Mm-hmm. Right.
More reps, I think. I'm gonna go to
100%.
You haven't been doing it long enough to really be really know.
Yeah, exactly.
Catch you like the lowest amount of time that you can really tell is 3 months, and that's still like who knows? It's really got to be 6 months, I think.
Right.
I agree.
No, right, man. I think so too. I mean, you just gotta stick with something. It's like somebody said, "What is the success rate in your program, Noah?" Well, it depends. If you're in the conversation right now, there's been a lot of people in my program that have showed up for a couple weeks and decided, I just rather, I didn't close a deal like that. I'm not that interested. Or they close their first deal. I say, hey, this is like my most reliable out of the call centers I use. If you want to hire a cold caller, they hire one for 1 month. And they say there was no hot leads, no hot deals in there. And then they don't pay for marketing again. And then it's like, okay, now I just got to scrape Zillow and Facebook Marketplace, which if you want to do that, it's okay. But bro, like if you're going to do something, like I said, just stick to it, man. Just stick to it. Yeah. Focus on it. That's that. Cause most people won't, most people don't.
No, dude, I had a mentee. This is how true what he just said is, right? And this is not normal at all. All right. Like this, it's very abnormal, okay? I had a mentee that started marketing, okay? From the start of marketing, okay, he got his first deal and closed it within 18 days. Okay? crazy. And it wasn't a big deal. It was $8,000, right? Mm-hmm. But me, if I just got started wholesaling and I made $8,000 in 18 days, not got it under contract, then closed in 18 days, all in 18 days, I would have been addicted.
Oh my goodness. I like, oh, nothing in the world is real other than this.
He didn't get his next one for he tried for 3-4 weeks. That's it. Gave up. I'm like,
oh my goodness, man!
Imagine. I'm like, dude, how
that's
is
poisonous?
Oh my god, brutal. But that's why, like, we win. It's because like we'll just get punched in the face over and over and over. And not give a fuck and just keep going because we know that's what it takes. But like 90% of people are like, oh, it's not, we're not, making money in 30, 45 days. I'm going to go to e-com and then I'm going to go to Forex. Then I'm going to go to
yes.
all that shit,
I'm going to go to Amazon.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Amazon now.
No, dude. And when you work with other people in this game, I started doing more JV deals, which is pretty fun, actually. I've never really done too many JV deals, but that's fun. But when you work with more people, it's you see every different character in the game, and you can tell. I feel you can tell by the way somebody acts and speaks. If they really want it, if they're going to get it. But dude, at the end of the day, I would say like we had a group call last night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And we went over some call recordings. We trained. We ended up staying on that call till almost 1 a.m. That was almost 4 hours. That being said, there was 3 of us on there. 3 of us on there for 4 hours. So I guarantee the 3 people on there, well, 2 of them are closing deals, doing at least $30,000 a month. And then the other one is a beginner, and he's trying to close his first deal. And I guarantee you he's going to close his first deal because he always shows up. You know what I mean? Like he's willing to be there no matter what. You learn how important training is. Like I hear other people talk on the phones and I'm like, wait. I feel like I never got that good on the phone. How are you so good? Oh, I train way more than you. Okay, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
All right, I just started yapping. I went off, but
yeah. So hit Noah up, man, for his program, Zach.
Yeah, hit up Jordan, man. Hit up. Why don't you guys just show up every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern time and
tell your friends.
Yeah, and then ask the questions. Where is a lack of questions this week?
Yeah, does anybody have any questions before we get off this?
What are we talking about? Let's talk about some deals, man. You guys need help running comms, any deals in the works, what's going on. What's going on in the life of a wholesaler that's trying to get that first one,
Yeah. And I you know what? I think us having a bunch of guests in a row messed up the whole Q&A thing. So I think after a couple with no guests,
we'll build it back up.
It'll build back up.
We gotta let them know again. Remind them.
That's all right. And thank you to everybody that asked a question today. I hope you found a lot of value. There we go, baby.
Yeah, and I think just on the upcoming weeks, let's just fucking let it be known. Like, dude, come with your questions.
Come with your questions.
Come with your questions.
I'm gonna say something every day on social media from now until next Wednesday, like so that people know, I'm gonna come on at 1 o'clock. I got questions.
Yeah, we got to do too. That's on us, Nick. We'll get it out there. I guess for anybody watching, utilize this. If you're making more money than us, let us know so we can get you on. If you're making less, ask us more questions. So
accurate.
Let's do it. Let's wrap it, boys. I'll see you next week.
All right, fellas. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. See you, man.
Guys.